Why? Why is it so hard to start an online business? If you knew how hard it is to start, you probably wouldn't start. You'd probably just stick with the job you don't like, or put up with not having the amount of money you want, or keep being the kind of person who doesn't change and always gets the same results. Those sound awful, don't they? Those are bad options for online business and for life. But you know what's crazy? How the smallest change you make now can lead to the future you want. Like the questions you ask or the assumptions you start with that can make you in 2 years say, now today has been a great day. I can't wait for tomorrow. So if you want to know the best online business to start as a beginner, click the like button and let's get going. And by the way, thank you for hitting the like button. It means a lot and I really do appreciate it. Before we get started, make sure you stay tuned for the bonus at the end of the video. I'll give you a little hint about it. It's leverage, but not the kind you may normally hear about. Why start as a beginner? What is the best online business to start as a beginner? The best online business to start as a beginner is the one where you don't have to be a beginner. Being a beginner is hard in anything, especially being a beginner when you have to discover and test out what works. This is why it's great to go work for somebody else, because you don't have to figure out how to do everything from day one. You're a beginner, but a beginner with a boss who directs you and helps you. There are so many kinds of online businesses out there where you can be a beginner. You can start a blog and get traffic and eventually get money from ads and affiliates. You'll have to learn how to create content, do keyword research, SEO, link building, and not to mention the tech side of building a website. You can sell a product online to customers. You'll have to figure out what product to sell, how to advertise it, this is key, and how to source it and ship it. And then there's trading crypto or stocks or options or whatever is going on. You'll probably burn through cash as you learn to trade and then deal with the cost of having to pay attention to the market's crazy price swings. Your family and friends will wonder why you're staring at your phone, looking at little squiggly lines and getting angry or sad. You could start selling a service. You'll have to have a skill that is in demand and then have to reach clients and sell them that you can do the service. You have to do the work and deliver the service to the clients. I just listed a bunch of hard online businesses you could do. They are really hard. And they're even harder as a beginner. So what's the best online business to start as a beginner? It's the business where you don't have to be a beginner. A beginner in a new business has to do very hard things. Decide a business idea, decide who to sell to, decide what to sell, decide how to sell it. And with each of those decisions, you're really just testing different ideas to find out what works. And testing takes time and money. But what if you don't have to be a beginner in a new business? What if you can just go get an online business that is not new, where you don't have to start it and do all this testing? You can. A question for you to consider. What would a great day be for you? Like if you could snap your fingers and have a great day, what would you do on that day? What would you not do? Who would you be with? How would you feel? Let me know in the comments. Just buy. You don't have to start an online business. You can just go buy an online business. For example, you can go to a marketplace where there are online businesses for sale and you can buy a business there. And boom, you've got a business just like that. If you're curious about how to do that, we have loads of videos to help you on this channel. The beauty of buying an online business is that you've reduced the variables that you have to solve. What do I mean by variables? Okay, do you remember math class and solving math problems with variables? I remember the math teacher, mine was named Mrs. Counts, which is perfect for a math teacher. She said it's easier to solve a math problem with one variable than a math problem with multiple variables. Like, how do you solve for X and Y and Z all at the same time? It's really hard. And the same is true with online business. You want to solve one problem at a time because it's easier. Starting an online business is not solving one variable at a time. Starting an online business is solving a lot of problems all at once. And if you don't solve just one of those problems, the business won't make you money. For example, you can have the best service in the world, but if your customers don't know about it, you fail. But buying an online business is much simpler for you because whoever started the business has already solved the problems. And how do you know that? How do we know that? Because the business is profitable. For example, someone out there has already started cutepuppies.com and it gets 100,000 visitors a month and the website makes money from ads. The online business has a niche, an audience, the site has content that the audience likes and backlinks. and SEO and just everything that makes the business make money is already in place. Do you see how all the variables are solved? What if you had to solve all those problems at once? Fortunately, you don't have to. What's the one variable for you now? So if you see how that's valuable, buying an online business where the problems are solved, then there's good news for you. You now have just one variable, one problem to solve: how to buy cutepuppies.com. How do you, someone who may not know anything about online businesses, or someone who has tried to start an online business and failed, how do you buy an online business? It's a skill to buy an online business. It's knowing how to do due diligence. And if you want to buy an online business, you need to start doing due diligence. Due diligence is like learning how to inspect a car before you buy it. If you don't inspect a car before you buy it, you could buy a lemon and lose your money and time. If you don't inspect an online business, you could buy a lemon and lose your money and time. To make due diligence super simple for you, I have a link below for you to grab our due diligence framework that we've used to help us and our clients make millions and save millions when buying online businesses. This framework takes the guesswork out of buying a business. Check it out in the description below. In a second, I'm going to show you the bonus benefit of buying an online business and how it's way better for your life than just trading crypto or testing out 10 different online businesses. But first, I wanted to ask you, what would you do if you had your own business? Let me know. And here's the bonus round. Do you remember when I asked you what would a great day be like for you? What would you do? What would you not do? How would you feel? Well, you can have that day if you know how to do this one thing. And buying and owning an online business can teach it to you. It's leverage. It's to be the kind of person who leverages everything around them to get better results and get more and more better results. I'm not talking about leverage like borrowing money. I'm talking about leverage like a seesaw. You can move so much weight without much effort using leverage. You want to leverage everything. Make the most of everything that you are and everything around you by asking, how could I be better? How could I make this better? How could I grow this? How could I give more value to the people around you? When you own your own online business, you've spent effort to acquire the business and now you have to grow it. And growing a business forces you to grow yourself. As you grow your business, you'll discover that you can maximize and grow whatever you have, whoever you are, and it will change how you approach your life. That's how you learn to leverage everything in life. And those questions lead you to learning how to create and live the perfect day for you. One where you're the kind of person who's doing the type of things that better the world around you. That's a leverage mindset. It just doesn't come from trading crypto back and forth and having temper tantrums staring at your phone. When you have skin in the game as an online business owner and you can't just trade away your business like Bitcoin, you'll be amazed at how you adapt for the better. I hope you've gotten big value from this video. If you want to get more value out of this video, if you want to leverage this video a little better, then download the due diligence framework. It's what we all use to make buying a business super simple. Get it by clicking the link in the description below. Hey YouTube watcher, what's up? It's William Griffin, and if you have watched this video up until now, please smack that like button, and I'm glad you're liking the video. Also, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're doing super well. I also want to ask you, please consider subscribing, because my commitment and exploration on YouTube is about to explode. Stories, polls, more amazing content, more engagement, more surprise and delight. This is the time to subscribe. I hope you consider it, and I hope I see you on the next video.